What's up, fam? It's Tanya Talk with Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose. That means every day we are trying to help you to figure out how to get the puzzle piece of life together so you do life right and you do it well. So we are talking about pivoting and find your flow. First couple of days we talked about pivot. Yesterday we talked about just reminding you about this cultivated perspective. It ain't a game. And so today I kind of just want to talk to you about finding your flow. And it really hit me. First of all, even just the knowing that this was what we was going to talk about came from my mastermind, Antoine, mastermind, my partner, one of my partners in that, Miss Marsha K. Curtali. And thank you, because you don't even know you helped me. And we was chatting through IG DM. This hit me, and I knew this was what we were going to be talking about this week. But you know, when I wanted to talk about finding your flow, I wanted to just kind of even talk about how part of you finding your flow is finding you again, and not just finding you, which is what we talked about the first days, but finding those that are for you. You know, I've said before that you have to begin to understand your purpose is not tied to your forward no more. If your purpose is what it is, you have to know that your purpose goes beyond them, and you have to reach out into the deep. You have to go to allow yourself to be able to go and to be spread and to be able to shown and to be able to make the community and the connections and the collaborations and all of that. And so I would not be surprised, I'm just throwing it out there, that in the midst of all of this, that you have been evaluating your community. And in the midst of evaluating your community, that in that you've been finding a new flow. You've been finding your flow, because it might have been a little bumpy before. It might have even been crooked before. But somehow in the midst of this, you know, you've been finding what was really supposed to make sense, and what was really supposed to be, you know, because here's the thing, and I said this, I wrote this down to myself, you know, the crazy thing about community, collaboration, and connection is that it's needed and it's necessary on any level and at any stage and for any and all real reasons, especially survival. I got to repeat that for y'all so y'all can catch me. The crazy thing about community, collaboration, and connection is that it's needed and necessary on any level and at any stage and for any and all real reasons, especially survival. What you have figured out is what you need, who you need, what's necessary in your life, who's necessary in your life. Hear me today. And that's beginning to help you to unlock your flow. You can't tell me how many people don't realize stuff that they thought they needed and that they could not go without. And now they are. And they still living. They still breathing. They surviving. And their checkbook's probably a little better. They balancing some stuff. Hear me today. You finding your flow, fam. You finding your flow. You figuring out what you were doing because you was just doing it because that was what you thought you should do, what other folks was doing, what you thought was necessary for your level, what you thought you even needed to have to survive. But you, hold on, you breathing, you ticking, you breathing, you beating, you surviving, and so you're finding it. You're finding it. In the middle of this, you're pivoting and you finding your flow. You finding what was part of the pruning, part of the stuff that you wouldn't do on your own. You finding it, fam. I promise you. You finding it. And you finding you again. And I know it's been needed and necessary. Peace, y'all.